Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Wawan TV. Glad to have you guys back here. I know I have a new haircut. How do you guys like it? So I know right now times are a bit crazy lah kan, you know, with the whole pandemic and the whole restriction of movement right now ni. We're officially in a lockdown in Malaysia. I know that we're gonna be on lockdown till the 31st of March, and some of you guys are wondering how we're gonna survive. Relax guys, you know, it's just a stay in. I'm sure all of us have different ways of coping and all that stuff, right? So right now I just decided to make a video on some tips that I'm gonna share with you guys on how you're gonna survive the next, few days in this lockdown. So let's go on to the list. Okay, so number one on our list today is the thing that most of us are doing already right now ni lah kan, which is binge watching films and TV shows. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you guys can watch on Netflix, even on other sites that you can stream, or even Astro right now is giving out like free movies and stuff. So there's really no limit to how much you guys can watch right now to keep yourself entertained lah. I would recommend that you guys watch some documentaries as well during this time, you know, because I know that when we're all working and stuff, by the end of the day we're so tired and all you want to do is watch something silly or funny, which is okay and it all has its merits juga. But you know, every now and then it's also good for us just to kind of like watch something to kind of like educate ourselves. So documentaries guys, you know, would be stuff that I would recommend. One that I would personally recommend right now is OJ Made in America. You know, the links are down below for you guys to check it out. The documentary is on OJ Simpson, who was a big NFL player who had his fall from grace as there's a big case of him murdering his wife. And the documentary, you know, touches on that and a lot of other things in America, such as social and class issues, and it's a really great documentary and I recommend you guys to give it a go. Number two on our list is of course to learn a new skill. You know, there's a lot of times on our hand right now, and I say that the most obvious skill for those of you guys who haven't been able to pick it up yet is of course go to the kitchen. You know, it's basic life skills that everybody should know how to do it lah kan. You know, it's not something that is gender specific ke apa. It's just that, you know, it's stuff that you need to survive. Now of course there are other skills that, you know, it's more personal to your personality lah, you know, whether it's like playing a guitar ke, ataupun whether it's like learning filmmaking or like photography. There's so many free stuff online these days guys that you guys can just, you know, have a million of things you can choose from to learn, you know. So make the best of this time right now and go ahead guys and learn a new skill. Okay, so number three on our list is of course, you know, to spend more quality time with the family. I know a lot of you guys who, you know, work like really grueling hours. You guys are away from your kids most of the time, and you know, it's just a shame that you do not have that kind of chance or opportunity to spend, you know, really quality times with the family. So those of you guys who are parents, or those of us who have parents of course, and you know, nephews, nieces and the likes, like this is the time for us to figure out a way to really spend some really quality time with our loved ones. Okay, so number four on our list is to get fit lah. I know a lot of you guys are wondering, how can I get fit without going to the gym? You know, I have always relied on working out at home, doing push-ups, pull-ups and all those things, and it can really, you know, get you to quite like a fit level, I suppose. I mean, like, I'm not a gym rat or a fitness rat in any way, but still keeping active was always something that was very important to me. And you know, there's just so many ways you guys can do it. One of the places I would recommend for you guys to go is this Facebook group called Mudah Exercise. The links are again in the description box below. It's a community fitness group that started out in Taman Tun, was, you know, done by Brother Taufik Tajuddin. So if you guys want to know more about fitness and how you can get fit during this plague or this lockdown, that is the place to go that I would recommend. Okay, number five, I would say that you guys should take some time to learn one new thing about a different culture. Guys, we live in Malaysia, good, you know. For us to not know enough or more about different culture is actually quite embarrassing, or it's a shame lah. From one culture, there's so many things you can learn from, you know, whether you're talking about the Chinese, the Indian or the Malays. There's just like, again, a library of stuff for us to learn. Because, you know, given the current political climate and also the current, you know, climate of the world, I think building bridges instead of walls is really key at this point. And this is once again a good time for us to do it in the comforts of our own home. Alright guys, number six and the last on my list is to get to know yourself better. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we can do on this list. You don't have to do all of them. I know six is a big number. You actually end up having less time than you expected. So number six is the one that I personally want to focus on primarily, because I feel that, you know, if I know myself better, I could give back to the world in a more meaningful way, you know. So this time I really want to take some more time to kind of understand how my body works, how my mind works, what motivates me, what discourages me, what kind of like support do I rely on for me to kind of like, you know, go out and like do and create awesome things. yeah, I just want to contribute back to the world in a better way once the lockdown's over. And there you guys have it, you know, the 6 items for us to kind of like, you know, think or consider for us to do during this lockdown and this close down. I hope that you guys are, you know, making the best out of this time. I know things are hard, it's difficult, you know, a lot of us are just like, you know, there's so much uncertainty right now that's going on. So this is the time for us to really stay strong and like come together and like help each other out. Until the next video, guys, thanks. Bye.